All right, check it out. It has been maybe 10 years since I've been carrying a gun as a concealed carrier in different states, to include North Carolina and also here down in Florida. Now, obviously, I'm not a stranger to firearms. I carried firearms in the Marine Corps for many, many years. Obviously, you guys know I went to many deployments, and firearms has been part of my life. But since I got out of the service as a law-abiding citizen, I think it has been over 10 years. And I'll tell you, I have carried all kind of different guns. I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to give you my biggest tip when it comes down to carry a gun. And it's going to surprise you, because I tell you what, it's something very, very simple. Again, I want to give you some takes on that. Before I get into that, check this out.
Video is brought to you by Core Essentials. If you're looking for a way to comfortably be able to carry a firearm, check out Core Essentials. They have everything from EDC gun belts to this belt right here, which is the first micro battle belt. This thing is solid. It is rugged. It is 1.75 wide. It allows you to carry up to 20 pounds, so you could put your holster, magazine, pouches. You could also put your trauma kit, first aid kit, whatever you want in there. It fits all the way from 24 inches to 48 inches, and it has a 30-day money-back guarantee for uncut belts. Again, Core Essentials is a great company, and they sponsor here the channel, and we truly appreciate them.
All right, big thanks to Core Essentials. They've been supporting me for many years. We definitely appreciate it. I want to show you two guns that I have right here that has been my staple guns for quite a while. In fact, this is going to be the first one, and this is my M&P Core. And if you are not new to the channel, you will realize that this gun has been with me for a really long time. M&P Core, competition ready. It has multiple different things that I'm gonna talk about it. And like I said, this is my home defense firearm. This pistol has been my home defense firearm for years and years and years. So essentially, you got suppressor size right here. As you can tell, suppressor size. Obviously, this is the competition ready, which means that it has an optic. I have not put an optic. I'm not planning to. It takes a lot of training to get proficiency or to develop skills when it comes down to an optic. It's not as simple as you think. I know some of you guys are used to seeing, you know, the ninjas here on YouTube, and you think it's simple, but it's not really simple. If you put any rounds down range with an optic, you're quickly going to figure out that it takes a lot of skills, right? So again, I'm not planning to do that with this firearm, but again, this is a great home defense pistol, awesome ergonomics, and I just like it. I shoot it really well. I'm pretty proficiency on this firearm. You got a suppressed barrel right here, and most importantly, I got a light. Obviously, this is a home defense pistol, and it needs to have a light, right? I recommend that for every home defense pistol. Now, some people may say it gets heavy and things like that. Who cares? This is something that is going to sit in your night table and whatever in your house. So who really care how heavy it is, right? You're going to grab this in the middle of the night, and I'm not going to debate the handheld versus weapon slide. Have both, because once again, this is not about weight. This is going to be sitting down someplace in your room, in your night table, something like that. So who cares? Have both. Have a handheld, have a weapon slide. You're going to be just fine, right? But again, for your gun right here, weapon light is really nice. TLR1, I think this is an 8-shell, I believe, high lumen. Streamlight has been around for a long time. And again, this is a great pistol. And obviously a decent capacity, right? Home defense pistol, you want to have a decent capacity. So again, this pistol has been with me for a long time. I use this pistol just fine. I could shoot this pistol. I'm comfortable with this pistol. So that's going to be my home defense. And when it comes down to, again, concealed carry, I've been carrying this, pocket carrying this for a long time by now. It has been quite a while, and in fact, this is a great pistol. I love the Smith & Wesson 642. If you have been in the channel, you understand that this pistol has been around, this revolver, it has been around with me for years and years and years, maybe 7-8 years or something like that. This gun is fantastic, right? My little brother carried this gun for a long time. I have carried this gun for a long time, and I'm really, really happy with it. But again, I have carried all different guns, and again, this is a full-size pistol. This is a revolver, and I have been all over the middle. I have gone from carrying a Glock 17, I think it was Generation 4 for a long time as well. I carry Glock 43 as well. When it initially came out, it was a great gun. I carry a CAR CW45. If you're into CAR pistols, let me know. Awesome pistol as well. I actually tried the CW380. Highly disappointed about that pistol because we couldn't get it to work, right? And again, highly disappointed because I thought it was a freaking awesome pistol, right? So I've been from full-size pistols to revolvers. I carry M&P Shield for a long time as well. And I have gone back from 3 o'clock to Appendix to, 330 or whatever. I have used regular plastic or Kaiden holsters. I have used hybrids. I have used everything that you could ever think about to be in the market. I have used all of that stuff because, like I say, it has been years. And as of right now, this is what I'm carrying right here. And I love this little revolver. I'm telling you, this thing is freaking awesome. And I know there's going to be some debates, right? There's always going to be debates on what is the best choice, right? And I'm not going to even argue with that. Is it going to be this or is it going to be a full-size pistol? Obviously, a full-size pistol is always going to be better. We could what if this all day long, right? Again, if we want to play the game, a rifle is better. So we could what if this all day long. You're obviously going to have some capabilities with a full-size pistols versus, a smaller pistol and things like that. So again, I don't really get into that. So I'm going to tell you what I have learned in my last 10 years of carrying a firearm. Truly tell you my opinion. I don't really give you the opinions as one of the guys here on YouTube where you see a lot of guys doing crazy training and, they do the whole ninja stuff where they like do all this crazy stuff with the magazines and all that. I get it. That's great to have the skills and, in a real firefight. Yeah, if you could put 600 downs of range in 2 minutes, I mean, you're the guy to hang around with and, hopefully you and my team. But, regular civilians are never going to get to that level. You're never going to shoot enough rounds to get there. And you're just never going to do that because you got a family, you got children, and you don't have the spare income to spend 1,000 rounds every other week on the range, right? You're just a regular dude. So the regular guy is not going to have that. But what you're going to have is that element of surprise, right? Something happened. Hopefully the bad guy doesn't realize that you're there with a gun. The enemy of surprise is going to take care of business. And you see that all over the place in the community where you have the good guy standing around. Something happened and bang, he reacts, take care of business, and he's able to do it pretty well, right? So again, the element of surprise is something important. But I'm going to go back to what I have learned. Listen, this is what I have learned for 10 years. The most important thing that you got to always do is to always have your gun on you, right? Whatever gun you pick is have it on you, right? So again, learn how to use it. In my case is this gun. Whatever gun you decide to, make sure it's a respectable caliber. Learn how to use it and always have it on you. You may carry this all you want, but if you don't have it on you, again, it's not going to be good. So after many, many years of carrying a gun, you know what I do is that I always have a gun on me, right? Whatever gun I picked, I always have it on me. I have learned after 10 years to have a gun that is reliable, but most importantly, that is always with me. And again, I know how to use it. And I may not have the best choice out there after 10 years, Again, having something like this compared to somebody carrying, a brand new Glock with 17 rounds, an optic and all that, he's probably going to win. But what I can tell you is that I always have it with me, right? No matter where I go, no matter what I do, if I could carry legally, this thing is going to be in my pocket and I'm always going to have it. And you know what? I know how to use it. And that's kind of what I do. I don't go crazy on it. I don't go into like, oh, I better do this, I better do that. No, I'm very relaxed when it comes to that. This thing right here is just like having my keys. I grab my motorcycle key, my truck keys. I got this. I put it in my pocket. And that's it. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It's just another extension of me, right? And I tell you, from doing this for a long time, you see guys carrying something like this and making YouTube videos and all that, but they don't carry these things all the time. They really don't. So here's the deal. If you carry a gun, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. If you want to give some tips or something like that, definitely put it down there. People want to learn, especially in 2024. A lot of new gun owners and all that, they're looking for information, and they're looking for information from concealed carriers and things like that. Definitely put comments down below. Appreciate you guys watching. And as always, God is in control.